All right, doctors write orders, they write notes, they write prescriptions, and they write books.
Question marks?
Sometimes they maybe do, huh?
That's right. In Omaha, there is an organized program to help physicians and other members of the healthcare community cultivate creative writing skills. But why?
Yeah, well, Steve Langen is the founder and director of 7 Doctors Project. Dr. Lydia Kang is a member of the group. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Nice
We
to see you,
appreciate
Steve.
it.
Doctor, thank you.
Yeah, Steve, let's start with you. How did the project come to be? How did this all get started?
I wanted to see what happened, Mike. It was an experiment. We brought 7 doctors into the room. We brought 7 writers into the room. We did a creative writing workshop, and they loved it.
And that first,
and I think it helped them.
And that first seminar, the writing session, how'd that go? What was the feedback?
Well, everyone was a little bit nervous, right? Everyone was a bit tentative. This was a new experience. But I tell you what, doctors' lives are routinized. And so they got a little access to the imagination that 7 Doctors Project provides.
What are the long-term benefits of the program?
Many of them have continued to write. Lydia joined us in the 2nd session.
Yeah.
And this book that you have there from Dial Penguin is a huge achievement. We don't take credit for it, but we watch them go to work and keep working on writing, and it helps them.
Was the project a catalyst for you in writing this?
It was, very much so, because I considered writing before. I was really nervous about it, and I thought, here's a group that's full of colleagues, but also professional writers and poets, and they would actually help me out, and they were incredibly supportive.
And doctors are so analytical. I mean, and this gives you that creative outlet. What did you gain from it? I mean, what did it help you expand your thinking? I guess, what did you gain from it?
I think it was really eye-opening for me. One, because, you know, I think a lot of physicians, after being in this line of work for a long time, they sort of forget their creative side that's been left behind in college because they've been in school for so long and in training for so long. So it's really nice to get that back. Yeah. And it helps give you a little bit more perspective because you start to see your patients a little bit differently, maybe the way that you saw them way back when you first started to practice.
That might be the best part of all, I'm thinking. What is Control about, Lydia?
Well, Control is a young adult teen novel, and it's about a 17-year-old girl who has to align herself with a foster home full of mutant freaks to find a sister that's been abducted.
A bunch of mutant freaks?
Mutant freaks.
So you really did tap into that creative outlet.
I see like double helix in here with the chapters, so I love the nod to science and your roots in that way.
I embrace my my inner science geek, and it's in the book, which is fun. And, you know, it's got a little bit of everything. It's a little thriller, it's a little bit of romance.
And just out last month, so it is hot off the presses.
At the top of Amazon, not quite yet. But
it's getting there. We're working on it.
That's good. There's a fundraiser tonight, though, and our viewers watching today are invited. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's the 9th session of 7 Doctors Project. There'll be 14 of us reading. 3 special guests. Lydia is one of our special guests, and all young girls and machine guns will play it in intermission. She's great.
Yeah. What are your plans, short, long term, for 7 Doctors Project?
We want to go out in the community. We want to bring our work to institutions, corporations, healthcare facilities, to do some team building, because we've seen that we've built community and we want to do it more.
People feel judged, or this sense of fear of judgment. I think when they write, will it be accepted? Is that something that you see even from these highly educated doctors?
We're a pretty critical group. We don't hold back, right? We want to make things better, but we do it with kindness and love. I think it's the perfect combination. We have a great faculty.
And doctor, that critical feedback,
you
recognize, how did that feel?
You know, that was one of the things that I thought was the most terrifying when I went in, because we are not happy about getting negative feedback. You know, but when I went into the project, I was ready to drink in as much feedback as possible, because I wanted to get better. So it was all welcome for me, and it's kind and gentle, but yeah, it's really on point. They did a great job with helping me improve my writing.
Very cool, and all the best on the book. Again, it's called Control, just out, the day after Christmas, somewhere around there, your release date. And Steve, thank you for being here too.
Thanks
nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.